NASA was what do we say? Not really dead, but I don't know whether the word moribund.
They took a break.
Moribund would serve as a dead or as just temporary break. But you see, the register of political parties still have a coalition agreement deposited in that office that NASA is is a coalition that still forms part of the opposition because they didn't successfully got to be in power and to be in governing of this country. So the document states that it's still a political outfit, but realistically speaking, I think that the principals have been reading different script. It all began by the swearing in and the controversial Serena call,
who came, who did not attend,
who didn't attend, and also compounded by the handshake, where it was questioned why one principal went and left the other principals, didn't accompany him to Arambe House. So I think the most important thing to note about all NASA and all these political parties, one, is that we are seeing that in a democracy like, a growing democracy like Kenya, political outfits become relevant, especially when people are going to vote. And after the voting, then they become abandoned. We've had instances, Victor, where we've discussed what then is the role of political parties and political outfits pre and after the elections. And one of the things that we've always noted is that once a party ascends into power, then they seems to abandon the vehicle that got them into power and now concentrate in the execution of that power. In that sense, what I mean is that as long as one candidate now ascends into the leadership, the helm of leadership in this country, the political party as an institution is always set aside. And I think that is not healthy for any democratic processes, because like in South Africa, we're always talking about the ANC party, the stronger ANC party in the continent. I think it has also become a benchmark of each and every political party that wants to have a lesson must also learn from the African National Congress. But the most important lesson is that NASA served by that time, and when all these politicians got into Senate, some got into handshake deals, and others are left there, being leaders of their various political parties, then that coalition served its purpose. I mean, all the structure of NASA, including the CEO, Norman Magaya, and the rest, are actually dealing with the difficulties of being neglected somewhere, of not holding positions of, the super alliance by that time. So I think as these discussions begin, they're now realizing, okay, for us to form that coalitions, we really have to go back to that vehicle after abandoning it for 4 years and begin to have a discussion whether do we front a winning coalition by existing platform called NASA, or do we leave NASA now to become part of One Kenya Alliance, or do we still have ODM and all other parties? But one thing I would like to say, I think it would take an effort for NASA to be a coalition again. I don't think it's going to be live again. It's